Hey now, are we live? We're live, holy cow. This has been a pain tonight. Good evening, everyone. I hope you all have had a decent evening here. I have actually been struggling with the new version of Streamlabs to get it up and running, and it's finally going, so that is a good thing. My name is Gary. Welcome to the stream. This is Rock Solid Productions, where we are checking out Kentucky Robo Chicken. I'm not making that up. That's the name of the game. And everything is looking good there, too. So basically, Kentucky Robo Chicken is a game that is available for the Nintendo Switch, and it is, I believe, $2.49. Hey, Joshua, how you doing? The developer actually gave me a key to try it out. It's a lot of fun. I've actually played it quite a bit here. And we will have some information a little bit later on in the stream on how you can enter for a chance to win your own copy of the game. So we're going to get started. And I have played just a little bit of it so far. There's quite a few levels I have not played yet. So we're going to go back and we're going to go to the very beginning because it's a very good place to start. And as the game goes on, let me know if volumes need to come up or down. Doing all right. We're just streaming some Switch games, and hopefully we're going to have some fun tonight. I have to admit, I really do like the animation style that they decided to use in the game itself. I like that, actually, that they allowed that in here. And then if you do want to kill the banjo music or whatever, you can just hit the minus key on your controller. I actually really do like the soundtrack that's on here, though. So you can dash if you would like. You can kind of hover and fly, too. Oh, watch out for the fly. Don't you fly, don't bother me. And that's basically, hey DOA, how you doing? You know, by and large, that's how this game is. I mean, it's, you know, fairly short levels for you to pick up and play, but it has a good amount of challenge that has brought me back to it multiple times. Don't die, don't die, don't die. There we go. Now, those little push buttons there, if you hit one of those, they will set off a timer. Very similar to, like, the boxes in... Oh, no, it got hit by the fly. Very similar to the boxes in... not Ratchet and Clank, in... what am I thinking of? Crash Bandicoot. There we go. On how if you hit those wrong or stick around too long, they will explode on you and make you dead quick. Now, Kentucky Robo Chicken, it's only $2.49, I believe it is right now, in the Nintendo eShop. We're getting a new PS4, and we'll have the newest... Oh, very cool. That is, I know that you were bummed out about what was going on with your PS4. So good to hear that you're getting it all straightened up. Now, the one thing about the flies is if you touch the bottom where the legs are, that will kill you. I don't want to say that this really reminds me of, like, Angry Birds, because it's a different sort of physics that you're going with, but it does have a physics... Oh, damn. It does have a physics element that you do have to... Hey, Linda! Welcome. I think this is the first time you've made it to a stream. Thanks for stopping by. So basically what we're going to do tonight, too, is we'll play this for probably half an hour, 45 minutes. I actually have some editing to do, but after the stream is archived, oh, that was nice, I will put a link in the description to a Gleam app, and basically between now and Sunday, if someone in the chat can do me a favor and post what Sunday's date is. Today's the 5th, the 6th, 7th, 8th. I believe it's September 9th. Basically, I'll have a Gleam app going where basically just by, kind of like what we did with the NES Classic Edition, but not nearly as long. Oh, damn. We will... Oh, wow, lots of people popping in. 1980 Pain for Fun. I did email you yesterday. I'm hoping that you saw the tracking number I sent you. The book is on its way back to you. And let me know when you get it. I think you should have it either tomorrow or Friday. I actually had to send out 3 different things yesterday. There were different due dates on each of them. I really do like... I'm not normally a harmonica... excuse me, harmonica fan. I do like the soundtrack. I wonder if I'm... let's see if I can get up there. I can't get up there. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Bull, I tell you, bull. Wow, you guys are hopping in here tonight. I gotta check out the chat. Let's see, DOA, Linda's here. 1980 Pay for Fun, how am I doing? I have a friend request that is trying to grow her channel. Can I request a shout out for her channel, if you please, if you don't mind? Yeah, absolutely. Let me do this too, real quick, DOA, because you're in here quite a bit. I am going to do... go ahead, DOA. You should be able to post links now. So, and one of the cool things, too, I don't know if many of you or any of you follow Sean Long, a.k.a. RGT85, but he is heading to a con this weekend. And what he's doing is he's basically having some smaller channels take over his channel. And today was the first episode where he actually had the folks over at Nintendo Enthusiasts basically discussing a topic on whether or not the Switch is still a go-to console a year and a half basically into its life cycle. I know it's something that I myself have concerns about. So, looking at it here, this is where the Angry Birds part of it kind of comes in for me, is the fact that the 3 gears kind of reminds me of the 3 stars or 5. Man, it's been so long since I played Angry Birds, quite honestly. There's like 30 levels total, I want to say. And then you can go back and replay to try to... Ah, damn it! I don't like the fact that you can't touch the water. You can go back and try to better your scores. Alright, shoe fly, no bottom. So, and again, this is Kentucky Robo Chicken. Like I say, it's interesting there how you can touch the top of the flies, but you cannot touch the bottom. Oh, I didn't notice the green. Got that one. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner, too, that you need to try to beat. Damn it. Let's see. It's called Setsuna Cosplay. No problem. She's been playing Final Fantasy Teens Remake at the moment. Okay. Very cool. I almost had it. So what do you guys think of this? I think it's a very challenging, kind of unique indie game. I think it's priced right at $250. Dan, can you let me know in the chat too if you did get the email I sent you yesterday with the tracking number? I just want to make sure that you did get that, was all. So there's basically just a 2-button action in here, just A and B. There was A for the turbo. Damn it! Selenade, how you doing? So when are we going to see some more karaoke from you, man? Because, you know, I've got some friends in low places. And clearly I suck at Nintendo games, so there's that too. But, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, and I'll mention this throughout the stream, too, we will have... Oh, hey, I was able to kill the fly. How the hell did I do that? We will have, once this stream is archived and on YouTube, I will have a pinned post to a Gleam app, and we will have the drawing basically close this Sunday, the 9th of September, I believe it is. There we go. Got to land on his eyes. That's what it is. Got him. Well, that's a lot easier now that I figured that part out. Do want to thank the developer for sending us a promo code to not only play and test it out. And it's a fun, challenging game, but also for sending a second code that we could give away here through the channel too. That was really cool. They did not need to do that. And I did not need to hit that either. See, Nate, what you need to do is you need to come out to Portland in about 5 weeks here to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and you need to lay it down. I kind of wish that I had a turbo button on here just for the flapping. I do like the way the robot just looks, or the chicken robot just looks constantly pissed off. I like a little bit of tood. Alright, there we go. Dang it. I've actually been there once before myself, Nate. My brother actually lives up there, and in 2004, I think it was, I went up there to cover an event for the magazine I was writing for at the time. Now, here's the thing. I've gotten past 40 gears here more than a couple of times. I'm just being stupid about trying to get everyone. Hey, Beast Mode, how you doing? Trying to make sure that we say hi to everybody as they come in here. Again, we're playing some Kentucky Robo Chicken. This is something that the developer contacted me and said, hey, you want to check the game out? We'll get you a promo code for it. We'll also give be a second one. Oh, that, yep, I'm talking Oregon as well. We'll give you a second code that you can give away to your subscribers as you see fit. So we will have, once the archive is live, I'll have a pinned post where you can enter to win the second code for this. It is only for the Switch. At least the codes that I have are only for the Switch. Make sure to go back a little bit higher in the chat if you just came in here. I know DOA had a channel here for us all to check out. I'll make sure to check them out later myself. A smaller channel that I guess specializes in Final Fantasy. Damn it! You know, I think I'm going to just try to get past this level. Once I get 40 gears, we're just going to move on because I am frustrating the bejesus out of myself. What I like about it, too, is there's been such a trend lately towards, hey, let's make, you know, modern games look like 8-bit or 16-bit games. And this doesn't. It's a good, clean-looking graphical approach on here. It has some silliness and whimsicalness to it, too. But definitely a decent-looking game. Maybe Flappy Bird. And I never got into Flappy Bird when that got big. But maybe that's what this reminds me of, too. Just watching or looking at the graphics here compared to the gameplay style. There we go. That I saw on that. Now, you may want to keep an eye on the channel, too. Before Sunday, I may have NFL predictions up before the weekend. If I feel like depressing myself, because being a Chicago Bears fan, damn it, I need to stop doing that. I know we are going to have a terrible season. I don't care who that they just got in free agency. And quite honestly, football season just means summer is over, which means winter is right around the corner, which means it's going to get way too cold, way too fast, and I'm not a fan of that. The one thing now, I don't mind the music. It sounds decent and everything, but I kind of wish that they had more. A broader selection would be nice, just versus just this one harmonica riff. But again, for $250 in the Nintendo eShop for the Switch, I can't complain a whole lot. We are going to just ignore that one right there because that has been our death way too much here. Let me check chat real quick. Hey, Buttface. Hey, Mike. Cuck the Fubs. How you doing? I haven't even checked to see what's the score tonight as we go ahead and give the MVP, Christian Yelich, the night off against the Chicago Flubs. All right, we didn't get them all, but at least we got past the level. That's the big thing. See, at least, you know what I'm going to do? He may be a Cubs fan. And there's no accounting for some people's taste. I mean, he follows my channel too, so there's, you know, that to be said as well. So we got to collect 35 now on this one. Surely you can't be serious. That's okay. At least it's not like Megadan 29 a couple weeks ago when I was in JLove 81's stream, and he wanted to put me in timeout as a joke, and he actually dropped the band hammer, and I had to log in under a different account. I am a fan of the soon-to-be back in first place Milwaukee Brewers. Hometown team. Actually, I'm going to pause that for a second. If you guys check up there, that is a print that was shot at the very first game ever played the first regular season game played in Miller Park. I was actually at the very first game played, which was an exhibition game against the Sox. I think it was the White Sox. Or was it the Red? See, the problem is it was against the first. They did 2 exhibition games when they first opened the stadium. One was against the Black or White Sox. One was against the Red Sox. So, and I don't remember which one was which. No, that's not Wrigley. That's actually a good stadium. Don't insult Miller Park by calling it Wrigley North, because you know why nobody calls Wrigley Field something south or something east or something west? It's because nobody wants to go there because it's a dump. Oh, I don't actually have to get Megadan back for anything Paint for Fun. I just remind him of it all the time. Good pitcher's duel tonight then. I'm actually not a fan of the fact that they're resting Yelich tonight. When they can come within 1 game, again, of the division lead. I'd really like to have all hands on deck. I am not a big Craig Counsell fan as a manager. Loved him as a player, except for when he went like 34 consecutive at-bats without a hit, whatever it was in his last season in 2011. Yeah, Turbo would definitely make this game a lot easier. Not saying that would make it better, just that it would make it easier. Those things are no joke. They do not hesitate to kill you. Which is funny that you have flies that are attacking the chicken. Yeah, I can read chat. What's up? Adrian isn't. Yes, Adrian is still in Japan right now. I was actually at the store earlier tonight. I think I was talking with the guys there tonight. We think he's coming back either tomorrow or the day after. We don't quite know. It's actually kind of cool that Adrian has been wearing his Rock Solid Production shirt that I gave him in Australia, in Japan, on his trip and everything. So technically I've been to Akihabara because he wore his Rock Solid Production shirt in Akihabara, so that's pretty cool. Miller Park is why I play MLB, the show, because they have a trophy for that field if you hit a home run in it. Yep. Miller Park, and I have been to, obviously, Miller Park. I actually own a piece of history at that field. I was the first one to ever have a wedding reception at Front Row Fridays out in right field. That's how you have to get through there. So, kind of neat. Also neat that I'm actually related to the public address announcer at Miller Park, Rob Edwards. He is my aunt's cousin. Used to work for 620 WTMJ, the flagship for your Milwaukee Brewers. But then again, I also used to be on AM 1250 WSSP. Sparky's final inspection. It was a post-race NASCAR show. Let's see. He's going to bring so much video game bags to his store. I know he's actually, I've got a list of stuff that I asked him to look out for me. Doki Doki Panic, an actual Super Famicom disk drive if he could find one. I also asked him to pick up a Famicom Classic Edition and a Super Famicom Classic Edition if he saw them at decent prices. It was kind of cool to see that he was able to go to I had a chance recently to meet Adam Korlick at the Missouri Game Con, and he's in Japan frequently with all his business that he does with Sega. Adam recently did a video talking about going to a series of stores called Book Off and Hard Off. And I guess I gotta drop it before I get that. I'm not as big of a football fan as I used to be. And part of it is because of the team that I am a fan of has been so bad for so long. I am a Chicago Bears fan. And no, that is not a rib, Mike. I am actually a Bears fan. As a child of the 80s, it was easy to root for the Brewers and the Bears because the Packers were absolutely terrible growing up in Wisconsin. That was the era of Lindy Infante and Forrest Gregg and Lynn Dickey, and just they were so bad. And for the Bears, you had Samurai Mike Ditka, you had Sweetness, you had the Fridge. I mean, there was so much cool stuff going on with the Bears. I can actually claim, and it's legit, that I was a Bears fan before the Super Bowl shuffle, so I started following the team in '84, actually, the year before they won the Super Bowl. I'm a fan of Da Coach. Plus, Da Coach is a good conservative, too, so that's always a good thing. Let's see, you realize Bears actually just picked up the best tackling anthem. Doesn't matter. They have, until Virginia McCaskey dies, and I don't wish death on anyone, the Bears will not do anything. I think Ryan Pace is overrated as a general manager, and I don't believe in the team. The Bears are basically the Cleveland Browns of the AFC. Of the NFC. They can have the best players possible, and they're still gonna screw it up. I feel bad too for John Fox for the hand that he got dealt. I think Fox is a really good coach, and just was never given any players. I mean, when your hands are tied with having to deal with Jay Cutler as your quarterback, who, between his attitude problem and his injury problems, was never going to go anywhere for you. And then here, the funny thing is the fact that the Fighting Illini have Lovie Smith as their head coach. I am not a Lovie Smith fan at all. And the fact that they have been so bad since Lovie took over, even before Lovie took over, because they've been so bad for so long. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Hearing baseball is your team a rival of my team, or is there no rivalry? Of the Cardinals, I will tell you that until about 3 years ago, the Cardinals were my most hated team because of 1982, the one and only time that the Brewers have made it to the World Series. We actually were tied in Game 7 of the World Series in 1982, and Ben Ogilvy, one of the best outfielders of all time, was actually, they used to call him Spider-Man because he could just go and get fly balls and everything and shag them off of the outfield wall and everything. Before that was really a thing, before you had people really doing that on the regular, was doing that. Well, there was a drive to the outfield. It was a potential home run, and he went up and he climbed the wall in left field, and a Cardinals fan actually interfered in the play and grabbed the ball out of his glove, and it was deemed to be a home run. So, yeah, I am not a Cardinals fan at all, but and the other thing I don't like about the Cardinals is the fan base tends to proclaim that they are the best fans in all of baseball, and we're the ones that need to tell you how baseball needs to be played. Well, sorry. The only fans that are more obnoxious are Cubs fans, and I actually refuse to go to Cubs Brewers games anymore. The last time I did, I have a shirt that just says "Beat the Cubs" in Brewers games, and I don't drink at all. And there were 3 drunken, cheap Cubs fans that after the game was over, which we lost because, oh damn, we had Jeff Suppan came back from injured reserve that game, and Suppan was terrible for Milwaukee. Great for the Cardinals, terrible for Milwaukee. Like to the point that on the post-game show, there's a soundbite where you have Ned Yost basically coming through and saying that Sup pitched great. Well, so Suppan was out by the 3rd or 4th inning. We were down like 7 or 8 runs already that early. And so as I was heading to where I parked my car, 4 drunken Cubs fans come to me from the other side of the parking lot. And they're trying to start a fight with me. And all because I have my Beat the Cubs shirt on. Well, listen, you fatso, they didn't quite beat them tonight, did they? And I just head down, mouth shut, didn't even acknowledge it. And so as I just kept on walking, one of the guys said, I hope that you get drunk and get a DUI and die somewhere in a ditch tonight, you big, fat, and then he dropped the F-bomb. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need to be around this. And the last couple games at Miller Park that the Cubs fans have been at, there have been incidents with fights in the outfield, the bleachers, and whatnot. You know, I don't want to be around it. I don't get to go to many games, and being around that type of environment, it's not fun. Especially, like I say, I don't drink myself, so to be around drunken slobs, I have no desire whatsoever. Can I bounce on this dude's head? I can, but it doesn't do anything. Okay. Ah, damn it! Oh, you were a, so basically back in the day I could tell you to stick it up your poo holes. That's what you're saying? Yeah, and well, the other thing, I don't like the Cardinals because of La Russa, a lot of it, especially during the 2011 season when we won the division and we faced each other in the NLCS. I mean, La Russa would whine and cry about, you know, honest pitching mistakes, players getting plunked. You know, there's nothing devious about it. But you know, he'd send his pitchers out there and they'd plunk guys left and right. And when there was a little bit of payback, he would whine and cry. And just, you know, if you're going to do that, first of all, if you are going to have your pitchers do that, then if your players are on the receiving end down the road, suck it up, buttercup. In a lot of ways, the only more annoying... oh, that's interesting. So if you knock a fly into the dude's mouth, he'll go to sleep. Oh, and he just got me. So again, if you're late to the stream, this is Kentucky Robo Chicken. It is $2.49 in the Nintendo eShop for the Switch. I am playing with the Pro Controller here in dock mode. And we will have a giveaway after the stream is archived and up probably either later tonight or tomorrow, where basically we'll have a Lee map up where just for being a, you know, as long as you're a subscriber to the channel, you can enter, and then there'll be other ways you can get additional entries, like if you follow on Twitter, and I'm may have to, like what I did with the NES Classic, where if you visit Gerardo and Camila Gonzalez's GoFundMe page, damn it, that seemed like I was far enough away, you'll get a bonus entry or something and go from there. Let's see, other news that we can talk about. Oh, there's going to be a Nintendo Direct. I will probably do a stream after it is over. That was stupid. And kind of live stream it because I will be working when that is going on. If you want to watch it live, I would recommend heading on over to the Pixel Game Squad. I believe that Griff and Mikey are going to be streaming the Direct before their latest episode of the NES Pursuit comes out. If you guys have not done so yet, make sure that you check out the Pixel Game Squad. And 1980 Paint for Fun, I saw your question here. I'll get through this in a second and I'll read it. I think it was something to the effect of, I'm only going to pick up the Messenger for the Switch. And what I would probably end up doing with that is, it's not limited run games, but there's another company that is going to do a physical release. I actually got the information from Limited Run Doug himself as far as who that company is. I don't remember who it is off the top of my head, but I would rather get a physical release than a digital release, just because digital releases end up being a long-term rental, essentially, because once the server's shut down, if you still want that game, if you don't have it on your system, there's nothing you can do about it. So do you plan on getting the Messenger for your Switch? Yeah. So yeah, I plan on doing it. Pujols, yes, otherwise my favorite player is Carpenter, but I don't care what team anyone likes as long as you respect me for liking my team. I can respect you for supporting you and yours. We're good. And as long as you hate the Cubs, I'm okay with that. Speaking of which, we're going to pause this real quick because I do want to just check and see what the score of the Brewers game is. I do want to just show that real quick, that they lost 11-1 yesterday. That was a beautiful thing. Let's see. Damn it. The Cubs are up 3-0 now in the fourth. But it's still early, and this is a very much comeback team, so I'm not worried yet. So it looks like the trick is get that dude to eat a fly. Once he does, he goes to sleep. Awesome. Alright, so there's a fly there for him to eat. I flew into it. Gary, you won't like me, then I have minor respect for the Cubs because of Brian. That's it. Yeah, I love the fact that Bryant didn't realize that throwing to home would probably be the way to make sure that you win a game the other night. Absolutely love that. I think he's incredibly overrated. Oh, you can't make him run off the edge. That sucks. I was hoping you could. What? Oh, come on. That was cheap. Yep, I just checked that. But like I say, this is a team that until about the 7th inning, if they're down, then I'll be worried. But it's still very early in the game. And I don't know who's pitching for. Is it Joshine? I can never remember how to say his name. I know we got him from Colorado, basically, in the offseason. He has been a stud. But he can be really hot and cold, especially in the early innings. And actually, coming up here soon, I have it, and I need to do the review for it, is RBI Baseball 18 for the Switch. I've played it. There's things I really like about it. The home run derby is outstanding. The gameplay of the game itself, however, is not quite as tight as I would wish that it was. It's... Ooh, jerk. So I guess it's hit and miss as far as if he's going to fall asleep if you send him a fly. See, what I don't like right now is Milwaukee has played a lot more games than the rest of the division, and that just wears on a team over time. I think we've played something like 4 or 5 more games than the Cubs, just for example. So what do you guys think of Kentucky Robo Chicken? I like the animation style, that's for sure. I just want to call those things Grimlock. Let's fly over to the top. This almost reminds me a little bit of Super Mario Bros. 3 when you're on the airship with all the bullets going around. Let's see if I can just kill one. There's a green one up there. Oh, damn it. I got greedy. I got real greedy there. So, rumor is tomorrow's Nintendo Direct is going to have quite a bit on the 3DS, which we haven't heard anything about in some time. Is that something that you are looking forward to? Do you not care about the handhelds? Yeah, for $250, you can't go wrong. I mean, that's my complaint about the eShop. Okay, yes, I understand they're independents that are doing these games. I get that. They're not high-budget studios. But at the same time, I'm not going to pay $25, $30, $40 for a digital-only release of a game. I don't even know what level I'm on. What level am I on? It doesn't say. Oh, I did that to myself. I mean, it reminds me, overpaying for an indie digital game. I mean, yeah, I'm all for supporting the community. And like I say, it's very cool of this dev to reach out and provide the demo code for me, and then for the secondary code that we'll be giving away in the archive here, either later tonight or tomorrow. We'll get things rolling on that. But I just don't want to pay $40 for a rental, essentially. Well, this has been Kentucky Robo Chicken. We are in about 45 minutes here. I think we're going to hang it up here for a few minutes. I'm going to change over. We're going to play some Holy Diver tonight. Now, if you are watching this after the fact, if you've got any comments or questions, as always, don't forget to leave them down below. You can also send me an email at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter at RockSolidStudios, or you can also go ahead and and visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/Production. So those of you on the live stream, hang tight. About 10 minutes, we'll be back with a little bit of Holy Diver. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys sooner than later. Go Brewers, and hashtag Cuck the Fugs.